Yes? Did you all went through whatever I had given you all for the present tense, past tense, future tense? Yes. Any queries during that session? Okay. So today we are going to do degree of comparison. Now, when we talk about degree of comparison, या जब हम ये करने वाले हैं तो हमें ये याद रखना चाहिए कि हमारा जो चेंज है डिग्री इन कंपैरिजन वो हमारे एडजेक्टिव या एडवर्ब ही रहते हैं. एडजेक्टिव्स यानी क्या है? एडजेक्टिव्स जो नाउन को डिस्क्राइब करता है, एंड एडवर्ब जो डिस्क्राइब्स द वर्ब. यस, तो हम इसके डिग्रीज, अभी डिग्री ऑफ कंपैरिजन 3 किस्म के होते हैं. दे आर 3: पॉजिटिव, कंपैरेटिव एंड सुपरलेटिव. Which are the 3? Positive, comparative and superlative. जब हम पॉजिटिव की बात करते हैं तो पॉजिटिव इंडिकेट्स टॉकिंग अबाउट ओनली वन पर्सन, यानी मैं सिर्फ एक इंसान के बारे में बोल रही हूँ, तो उसकी खूबियां बता रही हूँ. ही इज ए गुड बॉय. तो गुड इज शोइंग द एडजेक्टिव. पर जब मैं उसे I have not yet shared the screen. I will be sharing the screen a little later. And the second one is the comparative. When we talk about comparative, we are talking about two individuals. We are comparing them. The word itself is telling compare between the two people. And the superlative is जब हम एक को दो के साथ नहीं, but for a larger number we are comparing that person with. Okay, so there are 3: positive, comparative and superlative. इतना आपको समझ में आ गया? सुपरलेटिव, कंपैरेटिव एंड पॉजिटिव किसको कहते हैं? यस. ओके, नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर माय स्क्रीन. Uma, your mic is on, please. Can you all see the screen? Can you see the screen now? Okay, fine. Now we were talking about the degree of comparison. तो हमने देखा था पॉजिटिव, कंपैरेटिव एंड सुपरलेटिव. The positive is talking about one individual. जब हम किसी एक के बारे में डिस्क्राइब करते हैं तो उसे पॉजिटिव कहते हैं. When we are describing or comparing between two people. For example, if I say for a positive, I am as strong as he. What am I saying? I am as strong as he. वो एक के बारे में बोल रहा है कि मैं सबसे स्ट्रॉन्ग हूं. When we are comparing it with two people, he is not stronger than I. So we are comparing, and superlative will be he is the strongest of all. तो यहाँ पे मैंने कुछ वर्ड्स निकाले हैं. इट्स पॉजिटिव, कंपैरेटिव एंड सुपरलेटिव. यानी आपको ये वर्ड्स देखकर मालूम पड़ेगा कि वो सेंटेंस कंपैरेटिव है, सुपरलेटिव है या पॉजिटिव है. इफ यू वांट यू कैन टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट ऑफ इट, because writing will be very difficult, so you can do the screenshot. Now when we are comparing, positive है तो beautiful. There are certain words which are irregular words, जिसको हम बोलते हैं, जिसको चेंज नहीं किया जाता है, उसके आगे more and most लगाया जाता है. For example, beautiful, तो वो हो जाएगा more beautiful and most beautiful. Similar way, difficult, more difficult, most difficult. और बाकी के वर्ड्स को जैसे हम बोलेंगे फास्ट, तो वो हो जाएगा फास्टर, कंपेयर कर रहे हैं. एंड फास्टेस्ट जब हम उसे बाकी 2 से ज्यादा चीजों से कंपेयर करते हैं. वैसे ही लेट, लेटर, लेटेस्ट, ओल्ड, ओल्डर, ओल्डेस्ट, पुअर, पुअर, पुअरर, पुअरेस्ट, प्राउड, प्राउडर, प्राउडेस्ट, क्वाइट, क्वाइटर, क्वाइटेस्ट. वैसे ही शार्प, शार्पर, शार्पेस्ट, स्लो, स्लोअर, स्लोएस्ट, वीक, वीकर, वीकेस्ट. इसका भी आप लास्ट का भी आप स्क्रीनशॉट निकाल के रख लो. तो ये आपको रीड करना है. तो व्हेन यू विल रीड, you will be able to know whether it is a comparative, whether it is a superlative degree or whether it is a positive degree. और ये याद रखना कि उसे सिर्फ adjectives and adverbs वाला ही हम चेंज करते हैं, without changing its meaning. Now I am dictating some sentences to you. You will write down those sentences and you will tell me whether it is comparative, whether it is superlative or whether it is positive. Are you ready? आप तैयार है लिखने के लिए? ओके फाइन, ठीक है. Just write down the sentences. Huh? Akbar was greater than most other king. Akbar was greater than most other kings. Full stop. Next one. The Arabian Nights is more popular. The Arabian Night is more popular than any other. Yes.
Ma'am, night like NIGST night or KNIGST night?
NIGSTS. The Arabian's Nights. Is more popular than any other storybook. Next, Helen was the most beautiful woman. Helen was most beautiful woman. Next, it is not so good. It is not so good to beg. It is not so good to beg as to starve. As to starve. STARVE, starve. Full stop. Next statement. Meat, MEAT. Meat is not more nutritious. Meat is not more nutritious. 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 Then some beans. Then some beans. 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 Okay. I have given you 5 sentences. You just have to identify which statements, all the statements, whether they are positive, comparative, or superlative. Okay, fine. Everybody has done it? Okay, fine. Pranit, can you read the first statement and tell me what it is?
Akbar was greater than most other kings.
Yes.
Comparative degree.
Which is that adjective which told you that it is a comparative degree?
Greater than.
Very good. Yes, Prachi, can you tell me the second statement? Prachi, can you hear me? Okay, Nikita, can you say? Yes, Ishu. हाँ, Nikita, say.
The Arabian Night is more popular than any other storybook. Comparative.
Which is that word which told you it is a comparative degree?
More popular.
Very good. Yes, Ishwari, you can say the second one. Sorry, the third one.
Helen was most beautiful woman, superlative degree.
Which was that which made you to say it is a superlative degree?
Most beautiful.
Very good. The next one. Anyone else apart from these people? Priyanka, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, tell me the next statement.
It is not so good to beg as to starve. Positive. Or so good to beg as. So as.
So as. Okay, fine. Very good. Then last one, who's going to say? Yes, Swati, you can say.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are.
Meat is not more nutritious than some beans. Comparative.
Yes. Which word made you to say that it is a comparative degree?
More nutritious.
Very good. So, this portion is completed with you. Yes. So if they give you, now you should know. For this, it is necessary that you also search these kinds of words and find out what are the degrees of this, so that once you start reading it, you will be able to identify them very quickly. Okay? Now, let's
Ma'am, I have a
Yes.
doubt.
Yes, tell me.
Ma'am, I am as beautiful as her. Is it correct statement grammatically?
As beautiful as her is
As
correct.
she.
As
She,
she.
we should use she, na?
Yes.
Or her.
Even if you
Okay.
see, when you are saying the statement, I am as beautiful as, it will not be she, it will be her.
Okay.
Okay. She is,
Okay.
when you are beginning the statement, she is as beautiful as her, or I am as beautiful as her. So it will always be her, preposition. Yes, it is preposition. It is pronoun, na?
Yes.
Yeah. So tell, no, you are not even telling.
Sorry, I was looking for some other sentence.
Okay.
None wants to be him.
None
Or
want.
none wants to be he.
No, none want to be he. Two
Okay, so
statements
how
you are
we should
telling me.
identify? How we should identify when to use him or when to use he? Here it is used as a object, right? An object.
Yes.
Him.
So now,
He, sorry.
see. Okay, fine. Now you just read the statement a little bit of slowly.
None wants to be he.
Now the he statement का कुछ मतलब जो है ना, it is not becoming. The grammatically it goes like this: none wants to be like him. So when you are comparing, it will always be the pronoun him. It will not be he. And he, when you are stating that that particular person wants to do, at the beginning will be he. The beginning of the statement of that particular subject will be he. So when it comes to an object, it will become him, the third person. Got it, Priyanka?
Ma'am, one more question I
Yes.
solved in one of
Yes.
the test series.
Hmm.
The judge had no mercy for such a criminal as him. So is it correct grammatically?
Yes, it is correct. Anything else you wanted to ask, Priyanka?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, as we were talking about the present tense, the past tense, we talked about active and the passive voice. Now, the next part of yours comes with your direct and indirect. Now, direct is between a two particular person. So, whatever you say or do will be in the quotation sign. Those are called as your direct conversation or a direct speech. So, that only things when you go home or when you are speaking to somebody else, that means you are reporting it to that particular person. So then it becomes an indirect speech. अब जो भी एक अभी मैं पढ़ा रही हूँ, तो ये हमारा डायरेक्ट कन्वर्सेशन है. पर जब आप घर पे जाके या किसी थर्ड पर्सन को आप बोलने वाले हो कि वो टीचर, तो योर स्टेटमेंट चेंजेस. And when your statement changes, that's what is called as indirect speech. Now, for your indirect speech, there are again various things that you have to keep in mind. The very first thing is, again, यहाँ पे हमने जितने भी tenses किए थे, हमें वो सब tenses याद रखना है, उसे वैसे ही का वैसे रखना है. यहाँ पे your I will be changing to the pronouns. Your quotation sign निकलते हैं. Okay. Now, और एक सिंपल लॉजिक यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है. दैट इज, अगर हमने स्टेटमेंट में these words like for example now, today, thus, tomorrow, tonight, this, just now, ago, these, next week, ये सब जब डायरेक्ट वर्ड में यूज होता है, नाउ डू दिस, तो वो क्या हो जाएगा, नाउ के बदले क्या हो जाएगा, वो देन हो जाएगा. टुडे का हो जाएगा दैट डे. आई एम गोइंग टू गिव यू सम स्टेटमेंट टू डू इट. 10 का हो जाएगा सो, टुमारो का हो जाएगा द नेक्स्ट डे. आई वॉन्ट ईच वन ऑफ यू इसका एक स्क्रीनशॉट निकाल के रखो. So when you are changing from the direct to indirect speech, so indirect speech is also known as your reporting speech. और उसके certain rules regulations भी है. Everybody has done that? Okay, fine. Yes, very good. Now, I will just start word with you. For time being, I'm just stopping this one. I will be writing few sentences. Okay. Can all of you see the screen? Yes. Okay, fine. So I am writing few sentences and then I will tell you what we have to do. Okay. I prefer sweets. My friend said. I prefer sweet, my friend said. It is in quotation sign with the comma and the full stop. तो उसे हम क्या कहते हैं? We call this as a direct speech. So to make it into indirect speech, we will begin with my friend said और उसके साथ क्या आएगा? That. That अभी I first person है तो वो क्या हो जाएगा? She. My friend said that. अभी यहाँ पे आप she भी यूज कर सकते हैं और he भी यूज कर सकते हैं depending. My friend said that she prefer sweets. Prefers sweet. तो वो क्या हो जाएगा? Indirect speech. So when we are writing anything, अभी यहाँ पे I दिया हुआ है. अगर वहां पे आपको he दिया हुआ रहता है, he prefers sweets, my friend said, तो वो क्या हो जाता था? My friend said. अभी यहाँ पे आप said डाल सकते हैं, told डाल सकते हैं. ओके. So my friend said that he prefers sweet. अभी he था तो वो he ही आएगा. he का I नहीं होगा. ओके. सपोज मैंने स्टेटमेंट ऐसे बोला है, Maria said perseverance is the key to success. तो क्या होगा उसका इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच कैसे होगा? Can anybody say? Maria said perseverance is the key to success. Yes, उसका indirect speech क्या होगा? Maria said, yes, tell.
Maria said that perseverance is the key to success.
Yes, because वो quotation पूरा word वैसी का वैसा है, तो you have to write it down in the same manner. Okay, suppose if I tell you I was writing a letter, Sandeep said. I was writing a letter, Sandeep said. तो उसका indirect speech क्या रहेगा?
Sandeep said that he was writing a letter.
Now I was writing, कौन सा tense है ये? Was plus verb plus ing.
Hello, ma'am.
Continuous past.
Yes.
Sandeep said that I was writing a letter.
No. Now you have to see, you have to remember this. It is your past continuous tense, na? I was writing a letter. तो उसका क्या हो जाएगा? अभी उसे पास्ट परफेक्ट करना है, कंटिन्यूस को पास्ट परफेक्ट करना है. तो पास्ट परफेक्ट के लिए क्या था? यस, नो ध्यानेश्वर, मैंने कुछ वर्ड्स दिए से, दिस प्लस यस, हैड बीन, तो वो क्या हो जाएगा? संदीप सेड दैट ही हैड बीन राइटिंग. प्रणीत, he has been writing a letter. So you should remember this. When it is a simple present tense, it will become simple past tense. अगर वो present continuous tense है, तो वो past continuous tense में जाएगा. Priyanka, what do you wanted to say, beta?
मैम ये फर्स्ट एग्जांपल लिया है ना हमने, जो आपने लिखा है,
हाँ,
उसमें हमने प्रेफर्स क्यों लगाया? शी है इसलिए.
प्रिफर्स. देखो, जब हम आई वो 1% बोलते हैं ना, तो सिंगुलर के साथ ये जो तुम्हारा वर्ब रहता है ना, ये भी सिर्फ सिंपल टेंस था. तो व्हेन आई से माय फ्रेंड सेज दैट शी प्रिफर्स स्वीट्स, तो यहाँ पे जो आएगा वो प्रिफर्स विल बी इन योर प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस. So when we are writing in present simple tense, so this becomes prefers. Okay?
यस मैम.
हाँ. So ये अभी आपको ये spot the errors में भी ऐसे दिया हुआ रहेगा. So you need to be very minute when you are seeing that. तो अभी मैं आपको कुछ sentences देती हूँ. You will make them into indirect. Okay? Okay. Now these are the statements. You make it into indirect speech. Once you are finished doing that into a passive voice, just raise your hand. हो गया? Have all of you written down? Okay, you're not getting the first one. Okay, fine. Rest everything is done. Yes. Everybody has done? Okay, fine. Let's read the first one. The writer says, you have kindled in them a desire to excel. अब ये इसका मतलब क्या है? वो राइटर क्या बोल रहा है उस इंसान को कि आपने वो काम किया है. You have kindled in them. तो उसका इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच क्या होगा? The writer said that. अभी यू का क्या हो जाएगा यहाँ पे? Yes, what will become? How they. अभी आप मेरे सामने खड़े तो मैं यू बोलूंगी तो who are you? He or she, ना? So the writer, yes, said that he has kindled in them a desire to excel. So have you understood how to do that? You have will become he has kindled in them a desire to excel. The second one says, you can say भी बोल सकते हो, said भी बोल सकते हैं, no problem. The writer said he has kindled in them a desire to excel. Okay, let's see the second one. Tata Motors asked, will you work in Jamshedpur? So what will happen? Request it is. So you could say Tata Motor. अभी यहाँ पे वो सवाल पूछ रहा है, रिक्वेस्ट नहीं कर रहा है ना. Will you work? It's a question, not an request. So he will say that the Tata Motor asked him if he. अभी will का क्या हो जाएगा यहाँ पे? If he would work in Jamshedpur. Yes. Will का would हो जाएगा. So Tata Motors asked him if he would work in Jamshedpur. We would reuse it to make meditation mats, offered Danish eagerly. अभी यहाँ पे offered है, तो यहाँ पे you can say it's a suggestion. So what will you say? Danish eagerly suggested. आगे का कौन बोलेगा? Danish eagerly suggested. Saili, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Will you say?
Danish eagerly said that they could use it to make meditation mats.
They could reuse it to make a meditation. Now वहां पे offered है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, तो उसको क्या करेंगे हम? Offered यानी हमें suggestion दे रही हो, तो you can use suggested. Okay? You can
Okay,
say
ma'am.
Danish eagerly suggested that they could reuse it to make meditation mats.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay? He said there are no limits to the ladder of excellence. He said there are no limits to the ladder. Yes, Nikita, you can say. ma'am, would will not change into could. No. Depending. Now, again, you have to see the statement. Could. So, Sarvesh can make this the last one. Sarvesh, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Will you do the last one?
He said that there are no limits to the ladder of excellence.
Just a minute. Sarvesh, you said the statement. Just repeat. I just heard that you read the statement.
He said that
Huh.
there are no limits to the ladder of excellence.
Okay. Now here it is given you there are. So when you are making this R, तो इधर पे क्या हो जाएगा? R का क्या हो जाएगा? No, Nikita. R का क्या हो जाएगा? Plural form were. Yes. So you will say there were no limits to the ladder of excellency. Okay? आर प्लूरल है ना, आर देर बोल रहे तो हम ज्यादा लोगों के बारे में बोल रहे हैं ना, तो देर आर तो यहाँ पे वर हो जाएगा. नो लिमिट्स टू द लैडर ऑफ एक्सीलेंसी. डिड यू गेट इट?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So there are any queries? This you need to practice, and all that slides which I was showing you, I'm going to send it to your madam. Your ma'am will send it to you on the group, so you can go through it. So you wanted which me to send you on the group? Which slides do you want me to send you on the group? Tenses. Okay, so I will send the tenses ka, and I will send you this today what we have done. That's your passive and active voice, and direct, this one, degree of comparison, and direct and indirect. Okay. Now with this, I would tell you all that you need to read more and more and find out where and what is the mistake. The more you read and the more you will solve, it will help you. Because even if you are having any books in which you are solving your grammars, behind they have given you the explanation also. Now, since your concept of grammar is clear, then if you have any doubt, you can just go through it. And if possible, then I have spoken to your madam, and she agreed that if in case in the ahead of the time when you have any more difficulties, we will have one doubt clearing session. Yes. Now, I would like to share with you another screen. Provide questions regarding what do you want the question to? See now, okay, fine. I will just work out and see what exactly it is there, because you have to only identify. You all don't have to change them. I am just teaching you the method. Even if you change them, then how it looks. Yes, you can refer to mostly previous years ka IBPS. That's good. And they have an explanation behind also for you to make it clear okay, why this is happening. Okay, I am going to share with you another screen now. Can everybody see this? Okay, fine. Now what you are going to do is, you have these kinds of queries now. Now there are 10 over here. You are going to do a screenshot of it, and then you just roughly work out the 10 statement. Just find where the error would be. Don't give me the answer. You have to work it out. Just write and keep it from 1 to at least 5. You do it. Then this is having around 20. So I am going to send you this also along with that tenses and all the other slides. So you can go through it and then you will be able to solve it. If you have done with the 5, at least first to the 5. Yes. 5 is done. Okay, fine. Chal. Let's look at the very first one. None but they are responsible for this act. Is it correct or there is any error? Yes? None but they. Correct. Yes. Dhaneshwar, why you are saying the first one is having a problem? Yes? None. See, the statement is very simple. None, but they are responsible for this act. No, none of them, no. It will be none, but they are responsible for this act. In this particular, there is no error. So the last option that is given to you, third one, no error, that has to be removed from there. That is the only thing. Okay. Coming to the next one. Many students participated in a competition. Many students participated. Many a student is wrong. So what would be the correct one? Priyanka? Many students. Everybody got it? The articles were extra over there. So the A has to be removed. When we are talking about a singular subject or a singular verb, then only we write A. Okay. Coming to the next. Shivangi never has and never will allow her brother to join army. No error. So which one would be? Sarvesh, you have to tell me in which part of the statement is the error. And then we will discuss what had to be written over there instead of that.
Ma'am, there can be two possibilities like Shivani has never and will never allow, or Shivani had never and will never allow.
So what you
There
are
is,
saying is the very first statement has a wrong statement, correct?
yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now, but it is how Shivani never. The second one has and never. We will not use the word again and again, has never and never. So it will go like this. Shivangi never has allowed her brother to join army. So the second statement, has and never will allow, is wrong. Got it, Sharvesh? What I want to tell you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? Because when you remove that never and put a has and had over there, then again on the second statement, you are having that has written over there. Have you understood how you are going to spot out the error? Anyone else has any doubt in that third statement? Nobody? Okay, let's go to the second, the fourth one. So honestly, she worked that she was promoted by her boss. And the third one is no error. Okay. Fourth one, so honestly, she worked that she was promoted by her. No error. Priyanka is saying in the first one. What is the error in the first one? So honestly, she worked.
So at the beginning they have used.
But I don't find anything wrong with it using that word so. हम जब किसी के बारे में बात करते कि so honestly she worked that she was promoted by her boss. It is beginning with a reason like clause दिया है आपको. So honestly. So what is the error or there is no error? पहले आप सेंटेंस को रीड करो और सोचो कि वो सेंटेंस क्या बोल रहा है. so honestly she worked that she was promoted by her boss. हम एक स्टेटमेंट दे रहे हैं कि वो काम कर रही थी इसीलिए उसे प्रमोशन मिला. She worked honestly that she was promoted by her boss. This could be one possibility. The another possibility, keeping the same statement. So honestly, यहाँ पे सवाल आप पूछ सकते हैं ना. So honestly, did she work that she was promoted by her boss? Yes or no? So honestly, did she work? मैं अपने आप से सवाल पूछ रही कि वो इतने अच्छे से काम करी that she was promoted by her boss. तो she work के बदले क्या आना चाहिए था वहां पे? Did she work? Okay. Let's see the fifth one. Not only will Shivangi come here, but also she will stay. Not only. Abhi, okay, what is the error in not only will Shivangi? Not only Shivangi will. Now complete. When you are making a changes in the very first one, now you told me not only Shivangi will come here, but also she will stay. Not only Shivangi will, statement is not grammatically, it is an error. This goes correct. Not only will Shivangi come here, but also, yes, not only and but also ka statement this is. So not only will Shivangi come, but also stay. Yes, Sarvesh.
Ma'am, the statement actually is correct, but the she after also doesn't just feel right at that place. It just feel slightly inappropriate at that sentence.
Which, but also you're talking about, but also.
Yeah,
Now
ma'am, the
see,
statement is correct that not only but also
Hmm.
it the she that comes after also it just feels inappropriate because
so that is what you have to do is you have to make it into a question format. Not only will Shivangi come here, but also will she stay? It's a question. Got it? Have you understood now how you have to do it? Not only will Shivangi come here, but also will she stay? So
ma'am
what
can
you spotted?
also make it in like a statement form, like not only will Shivangi come here, but also stay. Like just
Yes.
remove that
So,
she and he part and it
yes.
becomes a
So
statement.
you got it properly that the third point has an error. So this, whenever, this is I'm telling you all, whenever you are doing grammar, you need to read it a little loudly to make sense. Unless and until you don't read it, अगर हम सिर्फ ऐसे ही देखेंगे ना तो हमें कभी वो एरर दिखाई नहीं देगा जब तक हम उसे जोर से नहीं पढ़ लेंगे. So there will be various varieties and options you will have, but also stay. It's a perfect statement. But also will she stay goes well. Okay, so grammar में जब हम rules regulations लगाते हैं तो it gets situated in every situation perfectly. Only that you need to keep reading them properly. Okay, now the remaining portion, there are 20 in this, 19 or 20 are there. So I will be sending this and the remaining one by tomorrow to your madam, and then she will put it up onto the group. Okay, and if you have anything extra that you want to do it, then we can have another session somewhere after a week or two, and then we can discuss those part of the grammar. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now, yes, Sarvesh, today will be the last lecture because the portion that I wanted to make it clear to you, I have done it. Now, if you have anything else or any other doubt, then I will speak to madam and I will see when it would be possible for me to take this session with you. Okay, now, okay. To be very honest, I would, just would like you to be very honest